All right, y'all. So we made it to the infamous Captain Jack's Trail. It is a black diamond trail. I am not going to be hauling ass on here. I'm going to be taking my time. Like I said, this is my first time doing it, so yeah, I just want to experience it and just take my time and do it, man. If you guys are looking for a mountain bike channel where they haul ass and they come down these trails doing 100 miles per hour, I am not that guy. This is not that channel, man. I am new. I've been mountain biking for 2 months. I've barely been mountain biking for 2 months, so I am not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not trying to do anything crazy to get myself hurt. I'm just trying to do these trails and just record them so you guys can see what they look like, man. The reason why I'm recording these trail runs is because when I was looking at YouTube to try to find videos about these trails that show me how they are, I couldn't find any real videos that showed me the entire trail from beginning to end. And there's some parts that they were cut out that I was like, I did not see that part in the video. So that's why when I come out here, I try to record these videos and I try to, just try to show the actual trails for what it is. Like I said, I'm not no speed demon. I'm not trying to go down these trails at 1 billion miles per hour. I'm a novice. I've been riding mountain bikes for like 2 months, man. Barely 2 months. So, all right. Let's come down this road. Nice and slow. Yeah, this dirt is super slick, man. Super slick dirt. Hold on, this is a nice picture right here. Let me get some pictures over here real quick. All right, y'all. Sure, those guys, there are some people on the trail. I was kind of wasting time a little bit, trying to let them go past on the trail. So this should be already a good distance. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna run into them, but all right, y'all. Captain Jack's. Start off with a nice little steep. First little corner right here, and this dirt is like super loose, man. So you have to really be careful with this dirt coming down here. All right. Hey, here we go. All right. Yeah, this trail is definitely not for beginners, y'all. If you guys want a beginner trail, this is not it. This thing's locked on. No wonder. I was hitting I hit a bump over there. I was like, yo, that shit kind of was stiff. Hold on, y'all. Gotta start the watch again. Yeah, this trail is super technical. Like I said, definitely not for beginners. But if you got skills and you got confidence, man, this will be a fun trail. Me, I'm still working. I'm still working on my skills. I'm building up that confidence. All right, let's go. Oh man. That's pretty cool right here. Pretty cool looking. Man, this is like sketchy right here, bro. You can see where a lot of people pedal strike right here. You can see all the pedal strikes right there. Thank you, sir. All right. Slow it down, take my time. Like I said, I've never been through here before, so just want to not go too crazy. It's a nice little drop right there. Yeah, that's a nice little jump right there. I'll take the easy road. What is this one? Pretty sure we're supposed to come left. Captain Jack Trail System, yep. All right, so this is it right here. All right, whew. All right, y'all. Found the infamous Captain Jack's Trail. Infamous Captain Jack. Alrighty, guys.
Yeah, there's easy in there.
Yes, sir.
100 meters down, there's a lot of rocks and some big bank turns. A lot of rocks, yeah, just so.
Okay. I appreciate you guys. Not ready for this one. Alright, let me check the camera real quick. I think I just hit it. Alright, I accidentally knocked the camera right now, so hopefully it's a good view right now. Wasn't ready for that one. All right. Alright, this part is a little sketch. This super crazy rut's coming downhill. I don't trust myself with these ruts, so I'm just gonna walk it down right here. Say what you want. Safety over anything. Alright, should be good right here. Man. Whew, this is kind of steep, y'all. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but a little bit steep right here. All right. A little uphill action. Ooh, this is super steep. Shit, I pedal strike. I was doing so good until I pedal strike. Alright. Alright. I tried to avoid that one, I couldn't. Alright. Let's go. More uphill. I knew I was gonna pedal strike it. Try to avoid it, but couldn't. So I dropped to the right. We're gonna come to the left. A little bit more uphill, not too crazy. What we got here? Yeah, I know I was gonna pedal strike it now, and that's why I didn't want to take it. This is a little bit steep. What's going on, guys? So far it's just me, but there's a couple more riders. I think like about 3 or 4 more, but they're still a ways back. This is saying Captain Jack's. All right. Had to read that sign, make sure I was going the right way. All right, this is the end, y'all. Oh, we made it, y'all. That was Captain Jack's. The infamous Captain Jack's, y'all. All right. I've never been so happy to see my truck. Alrighty, y'all. Alright, so we made it. We made it back to the truck. Super tired. Put this on here so you guys can see me, man. Whew. It was a little bit sketchy for a little bit, man. I finally found the Captain Jack's. Next time I come out here, I'm gonna try to find Daniel's Pass, try to ride that one. But we found the Captain Jack's, so I'm pretty happy about that. So, all right, let's go ahead, load this bike up, and get the hell out of here, man. Peace.